Good morning, Eagle Nation, and thank you for joining us. Today is Friday, December 3rd. I'm Aubrey Galante.
And I'm Parker Reynolds.
Approximately 50 customers in an Osis tribute band were in a remote 17th century pub in northern England where they were stranded inside for 3 nights due to heavy snowfall. They slept on couches and on the floor of the Tan Hill Inn located in Yorkshire, England. The forecast had predicted light snowfall, so no one at the bar was originally concerned about the weather. By the time of the end of the night, however, the pub entrance was covered by thick snow. The wintry weather brought heavy snow to many parts of the United Kingdom and left tens of thousands of homes without electricity and killed at least 2 people. The pub's manager said that customers remained patient and understanding regarding the situation.
A 15-year-old high school student in Michigan is in custody following a shooting that occurred at Oxford High School on Tuesday. The suspect reportedly shot 12 people, resulting in the death of 4 students. One of those students was an Oxford football player. Tate Meyer was killed while attempting to disarm the suspect. The community of Oxford Township has come together and started a petition in the renaming of the football stadium to his name. A TikTok took by students reported students of the school catching the gunman posing as a sheriff trying to enter a classroom. However, the Oxford Sheriff's Department has determined that those reports were invalid and that the person was in fact a member of the Sheriff's Department. The motive for the shooting is still unknown and the investigation is ongoing.
The Prosper Education Foundation and Park Place Lexus Plano awarded grants to support 3 projects for Light Farms Elementary. Teachers at Prosper High School will also use this grant money for a resource reading library and a color poster printer for project-based learning. Park Place Lexus donated $10,000 to Prosper Education Foundation to support the school's mission to see each PISD student succeed.
With December comes the holiday season and a variety of beloved traditions. Myth or Comma describes several ways to explore the tradition of Christmas lights within the DFW area.
December is here and Christmas festivities have begun. After a more muted 2020 holiday season, the spirit is being magnified this year and is already brighter than ever. Collin County is one area of the Metroplex that has made extra efforts to make up for last year's subdued holiday events, offering a variety of places to celebrate with the tradition of Christmas lights. At home for the holidays in downtown McKinney, visitors can enjoy holiday shopping, family activities, food, and Christmas lights. The square hosts Christmas pop-ups every weekend, providing an extra festive way to observe Christmas lights while enjoying other holiday activities. At Lights at Legacy, shoppers can enjoy the lighting of a Christmas tree along with multiple shows, Santa activities, music, and a stroll filled with eye-catching illuminations. For those who prefer to sit back and enjoy the lights without being out in the cold, Radiance in Frisco offers drive-through Christmas lights with bold and creative decorations. A fan favorite Christmas tradition is simply driving through neighborhoods that are filled with extravagant lights, offering an enjoyable alternative at no cost. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Myth or Comma.
Even though school was out for Thanksgiving break, Prosper athletes didn't hit in the breaks, continuing playoff runs and shattering records. Grace Esquivel is in studio with this week's edition of Game Time.
Thanks, Aubrey. Last Monday, over Thanksgiving break, the boys basketball team competed in the Mavs tournament. On the first day of the tournament, the Eagles fell short 45-44 against Prestonwood Christian Academy, but then notched a 69-48 win over Newman Smith later in the day. The following day, the Eagles defeated Frisco Independence 57-45. It was a 57-45 loss. The Eagles, however, were able to secure the win over Trinity Christian 88-66. Junior Addison Harmon scored 23 points, and junior Xander James brought in 26 points, and junior Brant Evanson put up 12. On Tuesday of this week, the boys matched up with Plano West and walked away with a 45-43 win. The Eagles play again today against Lakeland and Frisco at 2 and 7 in the arena. Sticking with basketball, the Lady Eagles went up against Plano West on Tuesday, beating the Wolves 57-56. The Lady Eagles also play again today against Mansfield Summit, held at Mansfield Summit at 5:30. Also over the break, the week before Thanksgiving break, the swim and dive team competed in the North Zone TISCA Championship. The girls finished in 5th and the boys ended the meet in 2nd. The Eagles had 44 season best performances and 24 personal best performances with 14 top 8 finishes and 5 event wins. At the event, 10 PHS school records were either broken or rebroken, and 2 athletes, senior Lane White and senior Jacob Kimberly, are NICSCA All-American considerations. The Eagles are currently undefeated in dual meet competitions. Moving from swim meets to wrestling meets, the wrestling team took place in the College Park 2-day tournament over the weekend. The boys finished in 6th and the girls team brought home 2nd, coming in just 2 points shy of winning the championship. On Wednesday, the Eagles hit the mats again in the Wakeland duel. The boys had a 54-15 win, and the girls had a 56-12 win. In pro news, the Major League Baseball's collective bargaining agreement expired on Wednesday, and shortly after, MLB owners announced a lockout of the players. The last time a baseball work shortage stopped was occurred in 1994 and 95. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred said that he is confident that the 2022 regular season will begin on time and the battle over money will be resolved. Also in pro news, the Dallas Cowboys went up against the New Orleans Saints last night and finished the night with a 27-17 win. The Cowboys will play the Washington football team on Sunday, December 12th. In Prosper football news, it's playoff season for the football team. The Eagles traveled to Lubbock last Saturday, beating the El Paso Eastwood Troopers 53-6 in a dominant performance in the regional round of the playoffs. After this short break, I'll be back with Cade Richardson and Kane De La Garza to discuss the Eagles' quarterfinal playoff matchup.
Looking to blow off steam with some friendly competition before semester finals? The Prosper Ping Pong Club is hosting a fundraising event on Saturday, December 11th at PHS in the main hallway outside of the auditorium. Students and teachers are welcome to participate. Spaces are limited and will be filled on a first-come, first-served basis. The Prosper Ping Pong Winter Classic will have a double elimination round for both doubles and single tournaments, as well as trophies and medals for the top 3 places in each tournament. Single entries are $20 per person, and double entries are $30 per team of 2 players. The doubles tournaments will begin at 10 a.m., and the singles tournaments will begin at around 1 p.m. Pizza will be provided around 12 p.m. for all participating players.
Prosper advanced to the quarterfinals of the playoffs where only 8 teams remain after the Eagles win last Saturday over El Paso Eastwood. The Eagles will go head-to-head with Denton Guyer, a team they lost to 35-7 earlier this season. But the Eagles have improved since they played the Wildcats. Do you think tonight's game will be a close matchup?
I think we'll see a much closer game. The Eagles, last time they played Guyer, were playing their worst football of the year. They were coming up a tough loss to Little Elm on their homecoming night, and they were really trying to figure things out with Rosar, with it being his first season starting. But I think he's really grown and really has matured as a quarterback. So I think we'll definitely see a closer game. I think the final score is going to be 42-38 Prosper.
Caden, what do you think of tomorrow's game?
Harrison has grown a lot. It's going to be a really close game. 2 teams that play very physical. We've really improved over the season, causing a lot of turnovers and really making a lot of big plays on offense. I think the final score is going to be 39-33 Prosper.
The Dallas Morning News predicts a 38-21 win for the Wildcats, but I think it's going to be a close game and the Eagles really want this win. This is the same round of the playoffs that the Eagles were knocked out in last year, and it's against the same team. Do you think this will incite any extra motivation in the Eagles?
Of course, they want this win more than anything. They lost 2 times to them last year, one in overtime and one in the final seconds of the game on our home turf. And this year, it just really wasn't lucky for us. We played just a bad brand of football on offense and defense. I feel like we can come into this game and really just show them what we can do. We really give a big punch in the beginning of the game, so I think they're just going to eat that, and we're just going to keep rolling on them for it.
Okay, do you agree?
I definitely think we're going to have some extra motivation. Losing in the same round to the same team's got to bring back old memories, especially for those seniors. So I think we'll see the Eagles really be highly motivated, and I think we're going to see them play one of their best games of the season.
Yeah, there's no doubt that it is going to be an interesting game. This is a familiar environment for the Eagles, and we're excited to see what they can do. Adapting to a new environment can be challenging, but persevering through it can be rewarding. Christina Krasnova describes a new light in which a student at Spradley Elementary uses a virtual learning experience.
Bernardo, a kindergartner at Spradley Elementary, lives with various health conditions that limit his growth and require him to receive highly specialized care. After Bernardo broke his femur on the 5th week of school, his teacher, Natalie Wheeler, learned of the student's desire to become a police officer when he grows up. Wheeler noticed that he was beginning to lose motivation due to being on homebound, so she came up with a reward system to help keep him focused. If Bernardo is able to stay on task for 5 consecutive days, he receives a police officer visit from the school student resource officer, Officer King.
It was a game changer. His eyes lit up. He felt like he had a purpose. He had something to work for. He felt like a somebody.
During Officer King's first visit on November 12th, Bernardo was able to experience what being a police officer was like, with spending the day experimenting with King's car lights, turning on the sirens, and even communicating on the walkie-talkie.
It was awesome. I really loved it. It meant a world to me to see him smile and to make his day.
Despite challenges, Wheeler continues to work with Bernardo and his family through the recovery process, keeping him at the same standard as their other students.
I'm going to continue to push him to be the best version of himself. I'm going to not give up, and I'm going to hold him to a high standard because I know what he's capable of doing.
Though he still navigates through a different learning environment, Bernardo continues to put forth diligent efforts and now enjoys a special reward for doing so. He has managed to move past this incident, taking the time to heal and even taking his first steps during his physical therapy session on November 17th. Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Christina Krasnova.
After this short break, Diane Shaw has more on a recent Texas controversy.
Abortion laws are creating a national controversy. Diane Shaw delves into the ins and outs of the heartbeat bill.
The great state of Texas is at the center of a national controversy. On September 1st, 2021, Texas enacted the Heartbeat Bill, which bans abortions after 6 weeks and encourages private citizens to pursue legal action against anyone who helps another individual receive an abortion. The bill has caused the United States Justice Department and the Whole Women's Health Center to challenge the ban in the Supreme Court. This is not the first time abortion laws have been argued in the Supreme Court. In 1973, Roe v. Wade set the legal precedent for abortion in the United States. The landmark case ruled that the access to a safe, legal abortion is a woman's constitutional right. Part of the controversy stems from Texas claiming that they never officially adopted Roe v. Wade. Supporters of the Heartbeat Bill cite the constitutional right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as justification that abortions are unconstitutional. Texas legislators are arguing that protecting human life is worth fighting the legal battle. Pro-choice advocates are arguing that the bill is the next step in dismantling women's rights. Private citizens can sue anyone they suspect is aiding a woman's abortion. Choice advocates claim that the U.S. is careening towards a dystopian future. At 6 weeks, most women don't know that they're pregnant. Prosecutors of the measure are arguing that this effectively ends abortion. Regardless of your political leanings, it's undeniable that the bill is causing a stir in the Lone Star State. In the immortal words of Martin Luther King Jr., the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. I'm Diane Shaw, reporting for Eagle Nation News.
'Tis the season of holiday movies and musical summaries that light up social media each December. Madeline Wentz has more on what's new in entertainment in this week's edition of Talent Talk.
Thanks, Parker. Netflix released its first queer holiday rom-com yesterday, titled Single All the Way. The movie features actors Michael Urie, Philemon Chambers, and Jennifer Coolidge, and it follows a fake dating plotline. Director Michael Meyer wanted to share a queer story without the homophobia, trauma, or a coming-out story. Meyer spoke to Today in an interview, saying, quote, "It is a movie about joy, career joy, and about a family that loves their son so much." Wednesday brought listeners a yearly dose of elation and reflection, with 2021's edition of Spotify Wrapped. Both Spotify free and premium users were gifted recaps of their listening habits from the past year, showing top artists, songs, genres, and podcasts. Some new features were added this year, including audio auras, the ability to blend your Wrapped playlist with friends, as well as a mini-movie soundtrack. With the holiday season just around the corner, many individuals are unable to provide Christmas gifts for their families. Gavin Sanders shares how students in Prosper can help those in need.
As the Christmas season draws near, students and their loved ones prepare for an unforgettable holiday, with delectable foods, time with their loved ones, and gifts for all. However, for many families, this season comes with many struggles and tribulations. Some impoverished families are unable to provide gifts, food, or clothes for their children at this time of year. These families need all the help they can get, and the Prosper community is showing its support for them by participating in angel trees. Typically, an angel tree is a tree with paper ornaments latched onto it. These ornaments have information of specific children, including what they want for Christmas and what they need. Recently, angel trees have become more virtual, with the angel ornaments being on a website. This is mainly due to COVID-19. You can pick off an ornament and make that child's Christmas wonderful. Dallas CSA is holding their annual holiday giving tree program, where people can donate $25 to $50 gift cards for Walmart, Target, or Amazon. These gift cards will go to children in protective care so they can get what they want for Christmas. You can drop off the gift cards to Dallas CSA on Swiss Avenue. I'm Gavin Sanders reporting for Eagle Nation News.
It's hard to believe that PHS is only 2 weeks away from winter break. For those who are eagerly awaiting the vacation, Eagle Nation Online has provided a live winter break countdown in which students and teachers can check for a current update on the exact time left before break. That's all we have for you today, Eagle Nation. I'm Parker Reynolds.
And I'm Aubrey Galante. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.